Yo, what is up, YouTube? I'm Blitz5, and recently I've been seeing a lot of discussion around what needs to be improved in Battlefield 1. And a lot of this is stemming from the fact that you can't create a class in the main menu, and you can't party up before joining a game. So I made a video about what needs to be improved in Battlefield 1 a couple days ago, and I'm not totally critiquing the game here. These are just like suggestions. I'm not a video game maker, so I have no idea what it's like. Just some things that I would like to see as a gamer. And I think some people feel this way, but others are actually really frustrated that the game doesn't have this kind of features. But to me, I'm kind of confused because Battlefield has had this problem forever, so I don't know where all of this is coming from. If just a lot of new people have gotten Battlefield 1 that haven't played the previous games in the series, but I've played all of the Battlefields except for Hardline. I skipped that one because I felt pretty burned by Battlefield 4, which had the same problems that everyone is discussing today, which makes me pretty angry, but I'm overlooking at it because I really enjoyed Battlefield 1. But same thing, you could switch your teams in the middle of the match, which is good and bad depending on like how you look at it. If you're trying to like join your team or something like that, or your friends, but if you could party up, that really wouldn't be an issue to begin with. And then you could also, there's so many debatable things. You could also say that not having a party system makes it easier to get into the game. And Battlefield 1 does do a good job of like at the end of the round, if your friends aren't all together and you're in a party, like in a party chat, or your friend joined off of your gamer tag, will actually try to switch you out of that team onto your team, if that makes sense. And this is at least on Xbox One. But all of these issues have existed in the previous games. And like I said, I've played all of them, so I know what it's like. And it's been a huge criticism, but I just don't understand why EA Games hasn't done anything. So this leads me to believe that not much is going to change in the future. And for some reason, they don't care about these features, or at least if they have an explanation behind them, like I was just saying, that they have some kind of justification that it makes the game searching and all this stuff go quicker, then it'd at least be nice if they were more vocal about this. And this is kind of the issue that people have with EA Games. I mean, they do create a lot of good content. They have the Madden and FIFA and Sports Series and Titanfall, and they have a huge umbrella of games. I mean, they're the second biggest publisher behind Activision, but for some reason, you just don't feel like you have this huge community behind there. And even like with the patch notes, they have a 700 megabit patch or 800 megabyte patch or whatever it is that came into Battlefield 1. And they had a couple of notes, but it wasn't really posted everywhere. I saw it on like some random forum that was posted on Reddit, and there's no way I would have saw this unless it was like if I was just a normal casual gamer. And in some games nowadays, you'll see that the patch will be put on right as soon as you log on the Xbox. It will say, you just downloaded a patch. Here's what's included. Here's what's coming. All of this stuff and community update and all this stuff. And I downloaded the app and it has some news, but it doesn't seem like anything has changed. And you know what? I'm sure they're probably already focused on the next Battlefield, because that's kind of where I feel like EA's game head is already at, or always at. It's just the next year, the next title. Titanfall just launched. I don't know why they put the two games too close to each other. I also made a video about that, which I'll leave down in the description box below, like why they would cannibalize their market share creating another FPS game. I mean, I know this is more of like a mech assault game and more futuristic than Battlefield 1, but just pretty questionable in my opinion. It could have came out earlier in the summer, or maybe later after Christmas, or even around Christmas. That would have been a good time for Titanfall to come out, like on Christmas Day, or whenever games are released around Christmas, the holiday in quotation season. So I don't know. Basically, I was just on my way home from work and I was thinking, man, it's funny seeing all these posts, and it's always been the same and nothing's really going to change. But EA did comment that they're going to add the create a class system to the main menu. Who knows when that's going to happen? And I haven't seen anything really about that. I just saw a Reddit post saying that they did comment on it, but I haven't even seen the official comment, so who knows how legitimate that is. But, is this a game-breaking thing? No, but it's just frustrating when you pay $80 for a game and there's just, you don't feel the publisher is backing it or being very, I don't know, they're not giving a lot of communication. The right word is they're not being transparent, and that's what a lot of people look for nowadays in video games. When you spend $60, $80, $100, and then that's not even including if you buy the season pass, which is another what, like 40 or $60. I forget exactly what it is for Battlefield 1, but just something that I don't know. I just felt like it was worthy of a video, and I'm not going to comment on Reddit about it because it'll probably just get lost in the internet. But just something to be aware of, that this has been an issue for a long time, and I don't really think it's going to change. So I think I've repeated myself enough here. I'm going to go ahead and end this video. Not really hating on Battlefield too much. The game has been done really well. It's awesome. I'm excited to play the single player. I haven't done that yet. Still disappointed with EA. I did buy EA stock because I think Battlefield 1 and Titanfall is just going to destroy in the market, making a ton of money. So let's see. Hopefully that does pan out. And anyways, I'm going to go play some Battlefield because I'm addicted to it. So thank you all for listening / watching. And as always, I'm Blitz5, and peace out.